Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Oh, where are you going? Yo, Sag, it's me, Cindy. I had to come downstairs. It's too hot. Oh, do you want to go out? Oh, shit. You want to go? It's hot up there. We're not going to lay in the sun. I'm going to have to keep the door open. Oh, my goodness. Crazy dog. I'm sorry. I thought it's kind of like what are we on? It's just like, you know, casual, man. It's casual. So yeah, she's laying in the sun. She's crazy. It's so hot right now. It's too hot upstairs, and I don't know, my day today, it's later in the day than normally when I would film. It's way too hot upstairs. It's like a third floor loft. So I booted it down here onto the main level. It's got to be about 5 or 6 degrees cooler. I do have the air conditioning going. So anyways, I might have to get up again because when she comes in, I'm going to close that door. I don't know. I really cater the dog. So Sagittarius, we're going to do a reading for you. We're going to find out what your past, present, and future energies are. I'm going to use the Moonology deck. That's a little bit different. And I got some tarots out here. We'll see what I feel like I'm drawn to. If I don't tell you when I start using it, we have the Everyday Witch, Tarot of Positive Clarity, and the Rider-Waite, ready to go. So Sagittarius, let's see what your past, present, and future energies are. Past, present, and future energies for Sagittarius. Yeah, and I sure there's a little bit of wiggling and bumping here because no, I'm not ready to take cards. Sorry, I'm a little bit grumpy with my cards. I have it on a gooseneck here and it's a little bit shaky, so I apologize, but it's too hot upstairs. And I started cleaning and I thought, well, this is really dumb. Well, now you're running the vacuum. It's really hot. You should do a Sagittarius reading, but you should do it downstairs. So that's what I'm going to do for you, Sagittarius. Past, present, future for Sag in the house. Sagittarius in the house. Your past energy. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Ooh, that's crazy. Okay, I started a reading for you upstairs, but it got too hot. I was so uncomfortable, like I couldn't really concentrate. And I was actually, that reading, I started it with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. I can't remember what cards came out, but do you know what the underlying card was? It was the Gazelle. Your life is gaining momentum or something like that, right? And look at that. See, it doesn't matter how fussy I am about the environment, or I don't feel comfortable doing this, I need to switch it up, or this reading isn't going the way, I'm not hooking in. You're still going to get the message. Don't worry, Spirit is still going to give you the message. So in the past though, energy is gaining momentum. And isn't that funny? Because as an underline, energy is gaining momentum. Like that's kind of like the reason for it. It's not necessarily something in your future. That's what it felt like in the past. That things were kind of picking up here. Things are going good. Things are going good. And then what do you have now? Oh, goodness. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So you're getting a broader perspective. And I want to say you're getting a broader perspective by having less influence around you by others. Because it's your moon. It's you full on, full moon in Sagittarius. Looking at the bigger picture. And if you think of Sagittarius, like higher minded thinking, directing your thinking, yes. And something in the past here with the energy gaining momentum, that shift has caused you to look at things perhaps a little bit differently too, where you are right now. In the future, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Wow, getting really grounded, this energy, feeling, I want to say feeling really, really good about yourself. In the future, you're going to feel pretty good about yourself. That's good. No? Emotions are running high. A time for healing. Nothing is yet set in stone. What do you need to release? Okay, so you still got to work on something. The universe, I don't think there's ever such a thing as a tarot reading that doesn't say your work is all done. You go have some cake and wine, take a vacation, and don't worry about a thing until, you know, the end of life. No, it never happens. Emotions are running high, underline. A time for healing. Okay, so if there's certain things that are triggering your emotions right now, it's indicating that just work on healing these things. I don't feel like there's like really, really big healing that is going on here or that needs to go on. I mean, you take what you know you need for yourself. Don't let me guide you in a different path if you know something else. Nothing is yet set in stone. So whatever is going on in your life is still very mutable. So it could go either way. It could go either way. If you feel like something's not going so well, it could definitely go in a positive direction. If you feel like things are going just your way and you're going to lay back and not do too much, you know, to add into your life, it could go the other way. What do you need to release? But it's kind of asking you about something that's the reason for holding you back. The reason for maybe you doing a bit of an assessment with look at the bigger picture. All these moons are going in the same. Isn't that interesting? I mean, it's called a balsamic moon, but it's also waning. Well, you can't see it. And the mutable moon is also waning. Look at all of these moons. The crescents are all facing the same way in your underline. And they actually kind of grow, don't they? So it's as if you are moving towards high emotions. And you have two full moons. You have a super moon and you have full moon in Sagittarius and full moon in Virgo. So energy is gaining momentum. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? But this one is waxing. Well, that was in the past. So I think you're building up. I think you're building up to something here. Let me put these back. We're just getting into the tarot. I don't know how she can stay in that sun. And she's too fluffy. She's a disaster right now, the poor thing. I've been bathing her every week. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I was like brushing and blow drying. That was taking me 3 hours a week. Because she's, her fur is so dense. She's a Coton de Tulier. And they have very dense cottony fur. And I tried to make an appointment for her to get groomed 2.5 months ago. And they were booked, solid. And I thought, oh, maybe it's because it's spring. You know, a lot of people, dogs are shedding and they're getting all that. So anyway, she's getting groomed in 3 days, which is good. This has been so hot. I've been trying to walk her when there's more shades that she can get into. I'm really surprised she's cleaning out in the sun. She is a bit of a sun worshiper. But it's going to get cool here again tomorrow for like quite a few days, which is good. So this is her last day being too hot. I've been keeping the house pretty cool too. Because I figure, well, she can't get any cooler. We can always put a sweater on for the dog. I do so much for the dog. I love the dog. All right, I'm gonna go into the tarot. I'm gonna use the Rider-Waite. So let's see what we have here for past, present, and future energy for Sagittarius. And there you are, right in front of me. I didn't bring my little card down to look at the zodiac sign that I'm focused on, but you provided it for me, so thank you very much, Sagittarius. You's provided. Okay, in the past, you had the King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Oh, it looks like your emotions were really starting to push you forward. I think I'll look into that a little deeper, but just quick and dirty, your emotions were really starting to push you forward. And leaps and bounds, like leaps and bounds, yeah, leaps and bounds. Because going from the Page of Pentacles to the 10, that's quite a leap here. Like you learned something quickly and then you really moved with it. So right now, but now you look at the bigger picture. 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Ooh, the Empress. Looking at the bigger picture, you're definitely moving past your fears towards something much more powerful than where you've been. You're in some way moving headfirst into your fears, any mysteries, deceptive energies. Yeah, into something much more powerful. Okay, but in the future, you are good enough. This is really beautiful. You know what I really like about this? This Virgo energy, although it's not really the Empress because that's Venus, so it would be Taurus or Libra. But she just kind of reminds me of like Empress, of Venus. And that's sort of it, right? Like, you are good enough, you feel good enough. You got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Interesting. The Knight and the Queen are going in the same direction. I wondered how that was going to land. I thought, is this Queen facing the Knight of Pentacles and stopping something from moving forward? But no. You see something. You see something. I don't know if you're waiting for some sort of a clarity to know. Like, yeah. You see something. And you firmly believe in this. You know it. You really know it. It's almost like you provided with some sort of factual evidence that is very hard to deny. The Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles are at the bottom. You might challenge something, or you might be thinking of challenging, like challenging a status quo, some sort of status quo, challenging that with perhaps your words or your actions. You're gaining momentum. Well, you were. I think you're still moving forward. Yeah, in the past, it's almost like too because it's the King of Cups, like it can be about like craving deep emotion. So there's something here that you were craving on an emotional level. Excuse me. And I just feel like it caused you to learn something very, very quickly. You've been very patient and determined. I would say that because you have both the Page in the past and the Knight showing up in the future. Like having a plan. You may not have even succeeded in what you wanted fully with this Ten of Pentacles, but I really think you could like see it. You can see it coming. And your emotions are coming from a good place. At least it looks like it without doing any clarifiers. And right now, you're seeing things differently. It's almost, I'm really getting this feeling like the divine has been trying to lead you somewhere. And I don't know if you've been hesitant with the Seven of Swords, or you haven't really recognized the logic and the path that you were being taken on. But now, with this on the other side, it seems pretty clear. Like, yeah, this is the road to my abundance. This is the road to being able to create things in a very powerful way. This is the road to fulfilling your dreams. In the future, you are good enough. Now, I don't know if that comes from like confidence that's been built up from within, or something that, with this Page of Swords, something else that you observe. I like what I've got written here. Connecting intellect and communication. So, yeah, it does. It's like, you know, something that is either communicated to you directly or indirectly. And this becomes it becomes a plan to move forward. But it definitely does something for your confidence with you are good enough. So let's see. Dog. Lily, you should come in. You have pink skin too. except on her underbelly. Her belly is really funny because the fur is a little sparse there, so you can see, especially when she's cut short in the summer. And it's like pink. She has pink skin and white fur, except obviously around her eyes. She has like that black eyeliner and the black nose, which is all very coton, the breed. And what else? I think that's it. It's the only spots where her skin is kind of black. But everywhere else it's like super pink, so it's probably not good to be in the sun. But in the summer, she does sun herself all the time, and her little pink belly ends up looking like a Holstein cow. It has like all these dark spots that come out in the sun. It's kind of cute. And then they fade in the winter. It's like her tan. Her little Holstein. She's like, I'm a little cow now. All right. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. Ooh. Look at this. This is like a private personal dream. A private personal wish. That's interesting. And two, the King of Cups is very private. It's Scorpio. A private personal wish or dream here. The energy to that is gaining momentum. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. All you got was the Magician on that. The Page of Pentacles. This is very carefully proceeding forward. So you were very carefully proceeding forward and learning as you go. I would say you were learning as you go because you got the big picture thinking now. Or look at the big picture. Is there a big picture thinking card? Why I said that? Big picture thinking. I guess it would apply though. So yeah. Now this is connecting matter and physical existence. See, I got all these really cool things written down on this deck. It's kind of fun. So the Page of Swords is connecting intellect and communication. The Page of Pentacles is collecting matter and physical existence. So it's almost like something showed up in your world, in your life, in the past, and it gave you the building blocks to start making something here. But all of the energy sitting behind this is a big, deep, personal, private wish. So then you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress. Look at, see, that's where you're going. The Empress. This might be like how you see yourself in the future, or something that you would like to attain. I don't know, for some of you too. It could be like the dream of a home and a partner that you would have in that with the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. I really like the energy that you had in the past, because it was moving you forward. It was causing everything to continue to go, to progress, but based on a deep, private, personal wish or dream. And with the Nine of Cups, it's yours. Like, if this is a sovereign thing, nobody else is guiding you here. Yeah, right, I said that. Nobody else is guiding you here. Now, who's at the door? I'm gonna have to edit this video. Just 1 second. Okay. And I was disturbed earlier too, and I wasn't videotaping. I was eating, and I was eating salad, which is not nice with braces. You do that in the privacy of your own space. And the doorbell kept ringing. And it ended up being there's a roofer because some roof tiles came off in the winter. So he fixed that. It was good timing though, because he came between videos. And he was like actually on the loft where I sit, and like bang, bang, bang. So, where were we? Yeah, we were looking at this. Okay, yeah, we were looking at the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, your own sovereign, your dreams. Okay, I got it. It's all coming back to me now. So yeah, like things are coming in alignment for you, like in your mind, that makes so much sense. And I don't know if other people wouldn't see it, wouldn't recognize it, but I don't want to say that you're seeing things through your own rose-colored glasses. There might be a possibility, but it just, because this is very deep thinking, very deep thinking. You're really coming up with answers here. And then this is like emotional sovereignty. combined with the King of Pentacles, it's very mature. Like you've learned some things along the way to get to this point. And I don't want to say that that's the kind of energy that you just picked up in a couple of weeks. That's probably like your lifetime. Now, this Six of Swords to the Seven of Swords to the Empress. The Six of Swords. I have life-changing journey too written on that. Divine guidance from here to there. Whoa. You have the Emperor and the Six of Swords. So, and then look at what sits between that is the Seven of Swords and then the Empress. For some of you guys, there might be something that you see in another person and you're going to create something. There's the potential to create something very, very big here. But there's fears, mystery, and deception that are sitting between these energies coming together. I want to say you're showing up as the Emperor because you're the one that's being guided forward. And it's you, full moon in Sagittarius. There's something that you see that you want to create. A plan forward to do that. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Oh, the World and the Seven of Wands. You know exactly how to remove the obstacles. This is like coming up with a good idea about how to remove obstacles, how to remove mystery and deception, how to take down defense systems. Maybe, I mean, this could be all of your own too. Like, these could be things that are stopping you from moving forward. Like saying goodbye. Say goodbye. Throw the hat in the air. That's it. No more of that. No more of that cycle. And then the Empress. And there you go. There is your powerful creation, the mother, loving partner, and marriage. So these could be things if that's resonating for any of you. The Two of Swords, the Tower, the Six of Swords. Something breaks down your indecision. Something breaks down your indecision. Right now. Like, are you experiencing this? Are you feeling it? I'm just feeling a lot of interruptions and temperature changes, depending on where I sit in the house today. This is really good energy, Sagittarius. You guys are on your way. You're on your way, and something has broken down your indecision to get to exactly where it is that you want to go. So let's see what your future is. Your future is either some sort of confirmation that you've been looking for or something that you've been trying to find inside yourself. The Page of Swords. Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. You're biding your time. You have been biding your time. Oh, there you are, waiting. Something that you've been displaced from. It could be something energetically. It could be something from your past that you're trying to rebuild in your life again. It doesn't have to be with the same building blocks, but it is something that you're clearly sighted on. The Knight of Pentacles. Your judgment is a slow burn, baby. You're the Knight of Pentacles. Mission will be completed no matter how long it takes. Conservative, cautious, small details, and service to others. Oh, isn't that interesting? This is Virgo energy. And now Virgo, full moon in Virgo. Really picking up all of the patterns around you and applying them in a logical way that allows you to move forward and can continue to build your plan here. You're going to complete your mission is what your intention is. To judgment, to a new beginning. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Oh, the High Priestess, see? what was not known, or what is not known to you, will become extremely clear. You guys are going through, I don't know if there's something particularly important with planetary energy right now, and it's because I also picked out the Moonology deck. I haven't used this for anyone this week to do like past, present, and future energies. And it just feels like something is really lining up for you in this moment, and it continues to do that. You know, the High Priestess can be about things too, like, because it's kind of like very esoteric energy and thinking. There's a lot of symbolism that can be involved with the High Priestess. I mean, look at her. She's got tarot cards, a crystal ball, and like the cat's throwing out some runes here. So there's a lot of interpretation. And this and that can be true too, with all the books behind her. But with the Queen of Swords, it's a firm but fair intellect, critical thinking, logic, reason. So it's very crystal clear thinking. And then you have the Four of Wands at the bottom. Look at you guys are on your way to celebrating something. I'm celebrating. I got the reading done. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius. That's pretty interesting. I'm gonna go do your extended. That's interesting. I'm here with your extended just to pull out cards. I'm probably going to use the Energy Oracle deck and some tarot cards for that. I think it's just an open dialogue between you and the universe. And that makes a lot of sense, because I don't think you necessarily need to change a lot about what you're doing. But let's just see what the universe wants to say to you on the other side. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.